Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Nate. Information and communication. Information and communication. Information and communication. Technology is good for you. Technology is good for you. So in our today's lesson, we're going to be talking about the input devices and the output devices. These are the computer parts that helps us to use the computer system. They are the physical computer part that we can see and we can touch. But before we go on in this lesson, I want us to quickly practice a quiz activity. Now, always remember to put your name here. So I'm just going to type my name, Mr. Nate. Yep. And then I would click start. So let's start the game. 2, 3, 4. Oh, go. So what's the first question? What is the full meaning of CPU? The full meaning of CPU is Central Processing Unit, Central Processing Union, Central Production Unit, Computer Processing Unit. The right answer is Central Processing Unit. Now the next question says the microphone is an dash device. What type of device is the microphone? Is the microphone an input device? Is it an export device? Is it an output device? Is it an outbox device? The microphone is actually an input device. The next question says the CD-ROM is a part of dash. The CD-ROM is a part of the mouse? No. The CD-ROM is a part of the monitor? No. The CD-ROM is a part of the system box? No. The CD-ROM is the part of the system unit. Yes. The next question says the computer part that controls every other part of the computer is dash. The computer part that controls every other part of the computer is the system unit. Sorry about the error on the page, but I'm sure you understand the question. How many are the types of system units? 7? No. 4? No. 4? No. 2? Yes, there are just 2 types of system units. The desktop system unit and the tower system unit. And we are all done. So you can see we scored 4,110 points. Wow, this is so interesting. Okay, so let's move to our lesson for today. So we're talking about the input and the output devices. So let's quickly look at what the input devices are. Input devices are part of the computer system used for sending data into the computer. We cannot use the computer system without input devices. There are so many examples of input devices, so we're going to talk about them just right away. Now, first is the mouse. The mouse is an input device because it helps us to send data into the computer. So for instance, if you want to click or you want to drag and drop, you use the mouse to do all of that. You can see I am dragging, I'm dropping, I'm using my mouse to do all of that. So whatever I am doing with this, my mouse, is affecting or is happening inside the computer system. However, I want to quickly teach you how to draw the mouse using the Paint application. So I'm going to launch the Paint application right now. Maybe after this video, I'd like you to practice this as well on your computer system. So let's launch the Paint application. To launch the Paint application, you need to come to your Start button. You click the Start button, then you type Paint. P-A-I-N-T for paint. Now I want to draw a mouse. How do I draw my mouse? I'll pick the rounded rectangle tool here. You can see the rounded rectangle tool. and then I'll come to my drawing area. I'll hold down my left click, I'll drag, I'll drag, I'll drag, and drop. Let me do that again. I'll pick the rounded rectangle, I'll move to my drawing area, then I'll press down my left click. I'm holding it down, then I'm dragging, I'm still holding down the left click, I'm dragging, and I will drop. Then the next thing is I need to draw a line. I'll pick the oval shape, the curved line rather, the curved line. I'll come to the edge of this rounded rectangle. I will draw the line to the other edge of the rectangle. Then I'll come to the center and then I'll drag. Then the next thing is I'll select the straight line and then I will draw this. Yes, so you can see my mouse, right? This is a mouse. I can even go ahead to color my mouse. Color green, and then color blue. That is my mouse. Now, don't forget, we're still talking about the input devices, and I just told you that the mouse is an input device. Another input device is the keyboard. The keyboard is an input device because when you type, anything you are typing goes into the computer system. So for instance, I want to send a letter, or I want to type. Once I'm typing on the keyboard, it's going into the computer system. You can see I'm just typing and it's going into the computer system. I'm typing randomly, it's going into the computer. I can say, my name is Mr. Nate. My name is Mr. Nate. You can see, so I'm using the keyboard to type. The keyboard is helping me to send data into the computer system. Now, how do we draw the keyboard? Let's try to draw the keyboard again. So I want to launch my Paint application. Don't forget, you click the Start button and then you type Paint, P-I-A-P-A-I-N-T. And then this is my Paint application. I want to draw the keyboard. I'll still pick the rectangle tool here, and then I'll come here, I'll draw this. Looks like my keyboard. Then I'll pick the rectangle tool. Let me use the rounded rectangle tool. I'll draw the space bar. This is my space bar. And then the next thing is I want to type all the letters. So I'll pick the text tool here. I'll drag and drop so I can type all the letters here. I can type Q, W, E, R, T, Z, U, I, O. So I'm typing all the letters of the key. Typing all the letters. So you can type all the letters here, but because I don't want to waste much time, let me quickly use the brush tool. Let me use the brush tool to do my keys. So I can just assume that all these dots, they are my keys. Because of time, I can't, draw all the keys. But this looks like a keyboard, right? Yeah, this looks like a keyboard. This looks like a keyboard. I really don't have all the time to draw the type of keyboard you like me to draw, but I'm sure that in class, your teacher is going to take you through all of this. Now, another input device that I want us to look at is the microphone. The microphone is also an input device because when you speak, the microphone takes your voice into the computer system. The microphone takes your voice into the computer system. So the microphone collects your sound, takes it into the computer system. That is why the microphone is an input device. Don't forget, the microphone only takes sound into the computer. It doesn't produce sound. The speaker produces the sound that the microphone, sends into the computer. So the speaker is the output device, but the microphone is the input device. So let's quickly draw the microphone. I'll launch my Paint application, P-A-I-N-T, and then let me quickly draw a microphone. I'm not going to be able to draw all the input devices because of time. I'll only draw a few of them. So I'm going to stop at drawing the microphone. So this is my microphone. My microphone. I love to sing. I love to sing with my microphone. I love to sing with my microphone. So that's my microphone. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. This is my microphone. I can just put the on button and the off button here. That's my microphone. So let's look at another input device. Another input device is the scanner, because the scanner helps you to take your picture into the computer system. And then the last input device that I want to talk about is the light pen. The light pen is an input device because when you use the light pen, some of you that has tablet or tablet as the case may be, or some of you that your school uses smartboard, you know that the smartboard usually comes with a pen. When you use the pen to scribble on the smartboard, whatever you are writing shows on the screen. Or if you are using a tablet or an Android device that uses light pen, you can use the light pen to easily write on the screen, and whatever you're writing is going into the computer system. That makes the light pen the input device. Now you have an activity that I'm going to post for you on Quizizz. The activity would tell you to match some of these input devices, and I would expect you to do it correctly. Another activity that I'm going to also put on the Quizizz is for you to identify some of these input devices. So I want you to practice the quiz activity that I'm going to drop at the end of this video. Now your teacher, I'm sure, has given you activity in your ICT textbooks as well. Please try and do the activity in your ICT textbook. But before we leave, let me quickly talk about the 4 output devices that we have. We have the monitor. The monitor is an output device because it shows what you are doing, or it shows what is happening inside the computer system. For instance, you are watching my video from your screen, which serves as the monitor. So the monitor is an output device because it brings out what is happening inside the computer system. Let me quickly teach you how to draw the monitor. Already for us to see. Now, what other output device am I going to be talking about? I'm going to be talking about the printer. The printer is also a very interesting output device because the printer helps you to print out your work. So when you finish typing on your computer system, you can easily use the printer to print out your work. So the printer automatically becomes the output device because it helps you to bring out what you have typed in paper form. The speakers are also output devices because I told you that already. When you use your microphone to sing or to speak, your microphone takes the sound into the computer and then your speakers brings the sound out. Then the last but not the least output device that I want to talk about is the plotter. The plotter helps you to print just like the printer, but the plotter is used in bigger printing press. They use the plotter to print things like flex, window graphics, and so many other things. Now basically these are the things that I am going to be explaining to you in today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Next week's lesson is going to be more interesting, and we are going to look at a lot of practical activity next week. Don't forget to do the quiz that I'm going to post at the end of this video, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you are enjoying what we are doing. Thank you so much. Have a very great day. Bye for now.